Welcome to Goyo's Garden and Tie-Dyes. I'm Greg. Alright, today we will be doing a 2X Gildan. The shirt has been washed and soaked in soda ash for at least 20 minutes or longer and then spun out. You can use your Panda spin dryer or your regular washing machine. And I'm going to do a side fan fold just like Steph did from Belladonna Dyes here recently. It's not going to be a real tight pleated one. We want a really long flow of, and it's an incline, ice incline. So this is the last shirt of the day actually that I'm doing because I thought it'd cool down enough where it could get like a little slower melt. Everything else I had to put a couple things of ice on them today. One of them was melted in an hour out there in the sun, so I wanted this to be a little bit slower. Yeah, so just pleat it up the best you can. I had a piece of sinew that was on my washable marker. It helps make that arc really good. Yeah, you don't want to hold the tip down on that too tight either because it'll just skip or bunch up your material. So I just kind of do like a little skip and come back and fill it in if I have to. And we want to make that as straight as you can. If you get that straight, then the tip of the circle should be pretty straight, or pretty much round is what you want. Yeah, Stephanie just did one of these and it was gorgeous. Yeah, I think I did 6 or 7 shirts out here today, in this day. And like around one, it was like 98 or something like that. It's cooler than what it was today as I'm editing this, and yesterday was 113. Today topped out at 115. Tomorrow is supposed to be cooler, 98. So hope that fog rolls in from Bodega here pretty soon. Usually we get about 4 days of really hot sun, and then that fog comes in. But it doesn't look like I might here for about a week. But I did get some ice dyeing done, so in the future, expect a little bit more than the hot water. I know I can do it. Yeah, those are really loose rubber bands. So I should have took my time on this one, but like I said, it was the end of the day. Wanted to get it on the ice. So I'm just pleating it the best I can right now. Yeah, I almost fell out on this day. It was pretty warm. You see, because I'm doing ice dye, I'm using the powder dye. A couple was still trying to use up some of the bottles, and the rest was just out of the containers. Well, I have a nice fan that blows out there, but whenever I do the powder or the soda ash, that fan's got to go off. And then I forget to turn it back on. Yeah, it's not so much the breathing it, which is bad, but it gets everywhere then. But I just got a new respirator I'm really happy about. We're trying that out there. And so the side that's on the table right now is nice and flat. So I always have that facing up, just like my spirals. And so the two colors I started with were deep yellow and coral pink. The camera wasn't running, so I did it again. And this one is fuchsia red. But I like it when it's flat like that, because you can actually spoon it into the grooves, or just work it back and forth, and it gets deep in there. Sometimes I think that's my problem. I put in too much. and it's laid flat out right now. Royal blue's next, but if you notice on my gutter here, there's a hole in the left side of it there. Well, this was actually a mini sluice box that I had, and a hose stuck through there, and then there was a top above that, and that was for taking out fine gold out of the black sand. And I had it on hand, so this is what I used for my gravity dye. And next is a newer color, brilliant blue. But, back to the gutter. Mine's only 28 inches long here. I said it was already a different tool. So this is just a 2X, and it's hanging over the end of it. But I have a plan for that. Next, a little razzle dazzle. And I think I put on too much razzle dazzle. Looks a lot bigger than everything else. And I know it goes a long ways. You take over things. And I'm so sad. This is the very last project that the whale tail will appear on. It's a good color. I'm not going to do the very end of it until I get it down inside the tote, because it's going to sit on top of that bowl that's in the tote, and then the left side I'm actually going to build up so I get my proper angle. But I didn't want the tip of it sitting down in the muck. And tin foil, it wouldn't have done it because, like I said, it's only a 28-inch gutter. It's a little shorty. Put a little soda ash on there. Start packing on some ice. Yeah, I do have a little wire that runs to the left side of the shirt. It's just around the rubber band. I actually like to put it on the bottom of it, so when you're putting on your dye, it's not bouncing off or in the way. I've had them in the way before, so it kind of goes on the bottom now. It just makes it easier for me. Alright, I'm going to dip it on in. You see how it's just too long. So I'll build that up where I can actually let that hang down some. Once again, my wife's bowls from her kitchen paid off. And doing a little bit more soda ash, but I forgot I needed more ice on the end down there. There we go. And I actually did 2 layers of ice on this. Came out in the morning and it was all gone, and I know it had gone through too fast. So, oh, here it is. Here's the front of it. Nothing like Stephanie did, but I like the colors. I got some little blends in there. Okay, I'll take it. Nice and bright. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you like it, please hit like. And if you want to share it, by all means, please do. Once again, thank you, and I'll see you next time.